day, my little robins. It's me, Beth. Another week has passed, which means you get another video from, me here on this channel. If you can't already tell, I'm experimenting with my new ring light. So, you know, hopefully these videos are lit a little better than they were in the past. Anyway, if you haven't already read the title, yes, it's come to the end of 2020 and Spotify have released their Spotify Wrapped 2020 personalised to moi, Beth Robinson. So yeah, I'm going to be checking out what, you know, my most listened to songs, like albums, artists were, and you know, who knows. In the past they've been pretty accurate with what I've been listening to, and I know some people have had issues in the past with them saying, oh, you've liked this when they haven't. So, you know, fingers crossed my Spotify Wrapped is amazing. You know, before we begin, if you want to support me and the channel in the future, you can by clicking like to show me some love. You can click subscribe and tap that bell to be notified of when I upload on the channel. I'm literally just going to be doing a quick reaction and then we'll break down individual parts of the video. Enough rambling, let's just dive straight into Spotify Wrapped 2020. Before we begin, you can actually access it on your phone, or I'm pretty sure any like device, like you can do it on your computer, your phone, your tablet. I'm doing it on my phone because it's convenient. So if I look down, it's because I'm looking at it, but when I do the video, it'll be here on the side. I know they've added music over the top. I don't know if I'll be able to like include the music because, you know, copyright claims, and especially if it's more than 5 seconds. So if they do any songs over the top that I like, I'll tell you. Yeah, let's just... I'm nervous. Let's start my Spotify Wrapped. Okay. Amity Affliction, Bandmade, The Bites, 2020 Wrapped. The longest year may not even be over yet, but your Wrapped is finally here. Okay. 90 is a win. 90 new artists. Okay, that's actually really good. Mainly Japanese, I'm guessing. Genre lost. Oh, they're playing a little bit of Hamilton. Yes. 105 genres. Yeesh. Top genres. This is what I'm curious. What? Okay. Oh, yes. Dark Delight, Dynasty! Mwah. My song of the year? Okay. Okay, how many times did I listen to this song? A lot. April 4th was my first stream. 7th of April, most streams. 10th of April, my 10th stream. Okay, so I streamed it 18 times. That doesn't sound like a lot. Again, oh, a bit more Dynasty. Okay, Dark Delight, Waterfall, Carnival of Rust, 1 second, and all my friends are dead. That's surprising for a top 5. I'm not even going to touch on the playlist in this video because I never do that. So, let's wait. Okay, I'm a Pioneer. Okay, they're playing Mantra. You listened to Mantra before it hit 50,000 streams? Yeah. Throw It Back. I have no idea what genre I most... Oh no, what year I most listened to. I don't really care. Who Was By Your Side in 2020? I'm gonna say Bandmade because I listened to them a lot. 255 artists this year. Bandmade, Passcode, Poets of the Fall, Dynasty, and Hollywood Undead. Okay. I'm not mad. Oh, they're playing a little bit of Little Mix now. Can't escape it. 67 months of 20. Oh, Spotify. And then... Oh, they're literally just playing My Heart Will Go On by Celine Dion. And that's pretty much it, I believe, for my Spotify Wrapped. Okay, I'm going to go into more detail on certain sections now. I'm going to go into more detail on like the breakdown for like the songs, the artists and the genres. I'm also going to mention when it said I was a pioneer and I said Mantra, some of you might have been thinking, but Beth, Bring Me the Horizon, they've had more than 50,000 streams of that song. They are actually referring to Mantra, which was covered by a Japanese band called Passcode, I have reacted to their version, and you know, you should you should check it out at the end of this video because it was an amazing cover. But you know, let's start. I think we're going to start with my genres. I'm going to put them up here right now. Show tunes was number 1. Kawaii metal, I didn't even know that was a genre. Power metal, I knew that was a genre. Alternative metal, and then metalcore. It's been a couple of years since metalcore has creeped its way in there. I'm going to have a feeling that metalcore potentially explains why I was hearing the Amity Affliction. Alternative metal, that always seems to be in my top 5. Power metal, only over like the last couple of years have I really like delved like deep into the power metal. Kawaii metal, I'm going to take a stab in the dark and say that, you know, that's Bandmade, that's like Passcode, like Love Bites, like Unlucky Morpheus, like Fuki, all the Japanese bands and artists that you guys have been recommending I check out. This is proof that, you know, when you guys like drop me a comment and I do react to a band, I do actually go on Spotify and I listen to their back catalogue. Kawaii metal, so cute metal. You know, I'm happy with that. And show tunes. Okay, I can tell you why show tunes is number 1. Because Disney Plus released Hamilton. And I may or may not have watched that. Probably now unhealthy amount, I'm saying 12 times plus since it released. And in terms of the soundtrack, I actually did take a scroll through my top 100 songs, and all the songs from Hamilton that made it in there involved the king, because Jonathan Groff is a beautiful man and the king clearly had the best songs. There were also like a couple of other musicals. Every year I listen to the Phantom of the Opera soundtrack. I know Moulin Rouge is probably thrown in there, as is Chicago. I'm a massive musicals fan. This is the first time they have cracked my top 5 though, so okay, that is very interesting. Genre-wise, I'm not mad. Let's move on. Onto my top songs, which were The Dark Delight by Dynasty, Waterfall by Dynasty, Carnival of Rust by Poets of the Fall, Delane 1 Second, and All My Friends Are Dead by The Amity Affliction. Now I can tell why. Well, Dark Delight, apparently it was my most streamed song. Waterfall is catchy as hell. I've actually done a video reaction to Waterfall. I've reacted to Carnival of Rust. I'm unsure about 1 Second and All My Friends Are Dead. It's been a while since I've reacted to Delane or The Amity Affliction, but I know why those songs made it on. 1 Second made it on because Delane released a new album this year, Apocalypse and Chill, and I actually saw them on tour on the album release date, and I was blasting that song on repeat, and it was released as a single before the album came out, so I've been blasting it for months, so that's probably why that got on there. All My Friends Are Dead, The Amity Affliction released a new album. I saw them at the end of February with Beartooth in Manchester, and All My Friends Are Dead, along with Soak Me in Bleach, I think that's the song, Soaked in Bleach, Soak Me in Bleach. Something about soaking someone in bleach are my top 2 songs off that Amity Affliction album. And that other song did make it, it fell short of my top 5. Carnival of Rust, Poets of the Fall, you can't go wrong with classic Poets of the Fall. It's one of my favourite songs by that band, and I'm happy that Poets of the Fall seem to be clawing their way into this. And then Waterfall and Dark Delight from Dynasty, they're great songs, and it's Nils from Amaram's band, so you know, why wouldn't you like it? That's where the power metal came in on the genres. So I'm not mad at those top 5. I'm very happy, Spotify. Let's move on to my artists. And finally, my top 5 artists were Bandmade, Passcode, Poets of the Fall, Dynasty, and Hollywood Undead. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I'm very surprised that Hollywood Undead managed to hold on to a top 5 spot, because I have been very negative this year towards Hollywood Undead, especially their newer music. I've reacted to it, you know, you can check out my Hollywood Undead playlist. I haven't played Nice, but when I went through my top 100, I actually found out that pretty much the entirety of the Swan Songs album and Bullet from American Tragedy made it onto my top 100. So Hollywood Undead are my number 5 because of Swan Songs, which is a superior album. Dynasty, number 4. Well, I mean, I did listen to The Dark Delight a lot. Poets of the Fall. I've got a Poets of the Fall playlist, and I just think they are a nice band to have on in the background when I'm doing some writing or I'm doing some work or I want to distress. I put Poets of the Fall because they have a song for every mood. Passcode, Japanese band, I've reacted to them a couple of times on the channel. Like I said, I was the pioneer. I listened to their cover of Mantra before it hit 50,000 streams. They are talented ladies, just like all the Japanese bands, and bandmade. That's really no surprise, and you know, I'm gonna I know as of recording and releasing this that they have just released a new music video which I will be reacting to, so you know, check out the channel next week for my bandmade reaction. Okay, I'm not mad at this Spotify Wrapped, and apparently also 9,040 minutes, which I believe is very little. I thought I listened to more Spotify, but I guess I only really listened to it on the way to work, on the way back from work. I really think it should be more, so I don't really believe when they've counted the minutes, but Spotify Wrapped go from, I believe, January? I want to say they go from January till the end of October, because then it takes them like the month of November to like give everyone's results, and then you get them in December. I definitely know the 31st of October is the cutoff date, so I want to say that it starts in January, but it would make sense then for it to start the 1st of November onwards. Fingers crossed January, because for the rest of this year I'm going to be listening to my top 100, and I don't want that to influence my, you know, list next year in 2021. 2020 has been a tough year for music fans. I've gone to see some gigs. You'll see my top gigs later on in the year. Well, later on on the channel. There's not that many, so it's not really going to be a long video. I just want 2021 to be the year that I can go back and see live music, because it's all well and good listening to the bands and like them releasing songs, but nothing beats seeing a band live on stage. In the comments below, I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions on any of my picks, or if you guys had your own Spotify Wrapped, you know, tell me your top artists, your top songs, your top genres. Let's start a conversation in the comments below. Let's just wrap up this video before I continue to ramble. If you want to support me and the channel in the future, you can by clicking like to show me some love. You can click subscribe and tap that bell to be notified of when I upload. At the end of this video, you can check out my last 2 videos or playlist, depending on what mood I'm in when I'm editing this. I have no idea what playlist I'm going to link, because all the artists and all the songs have their playlist on the channel, so it's going to be a surprise as much for you as it is for me. Yeah, I'm Beth, you know, happy 2020. Hopefully, fingers crossed, 2021 is better. Until next time, keep listening to good music. Bye.